Here for you. Can you confirm me on chat once whether I'm audible or not? Okay, okay. So sorry for the delay, first of all. Like we have some internet issue here, so that's the reason for delay. Okay. Okay. So on last class we have seen what are the topics we have seen? Playbooks and modules, right? So today we are going to cover some other topics. And on Ansible point of view, like up to now, are you having any doubts or queries up to now? Coming from ad hoc, modules or playbook, up to on these three concepts, are you having any doubts or queries? No? Okay. main server. Guys, tell me. No. What happened, sir? Just a technical issue. Okay. So now if you see here, all our 5 servers are going to be running straight, right? So I'm going to connect to Ansible main server. Guys, tell me, to work with Ansible, do we need to connect to all servers or only one main server? One main server. Don't need to connect all the servers. But one thing you need to remember is all server must be on active mode. Which mode? Active. If you don't put them active, it is not going to work for you. So have this point on your mind. Yeah. CD desktop / kpair. So today's concept number 1 is going to be tags, right? The heading tags, TAGS tags. Sudo -i. What is the meaning of tag actually? Like as per your thing, like what's the meaning of tag? Tag ante enti? Huh? Tell me, what's the meaning of tag? Like generally I'm asking, not about technicality. Like I'm just asking normally, like what's the meaning of tag as per your knowledge? Collab. No, tag I'm asking. Tags means to associate a value, correct or not? For example, like if you want to go to a, like what we call shopping mall, for every object you are picking, that might be shirt, that might be pant, like let's take American Eagle. Okay, like if you go to American Eagle, if you buy one shirt, there will be one special tag. What the tag indicate? Price and specification, right? Same thing here as well. So the purpose of using tags is, for example, I'll tell one scenario. Let's open the playbook here. I'm going to open my playbook here. So if you see, like I have playbook 1, 2, 3 like this. Okay, I don't want all of them. I need any one of them now. So just to give cat playbook 2.yml, I want only 2.yml. Sir, inside here, how many tasks are there, sir, here? Is it clear? Okay, let me remove all of them. rm - rf. Playbook 1, like playbook 3 also I am removing. I want only playbook 2. So vim playbook 2.yml. Sir, here what exactly my requirement is? I have how many things here? Like how many number of tasks? 3 tasks. Assume if you run the playbook, all tasks will be executed, correct or not? What will run? Java will install, tree will install, Docker will install. It is normal thing, sir. But if you run the playbook, I don't want to execute all of them. I want to install only Java. What I want to install? For that purpose, what we will do? We will remove this both or not. Scenario 1. I have 3 tasks. How many tasks? But I want to perform only one task. What I will do? I'll delete the remaining 2 tasks. But sir, again next after 1 hour, I want to execute again these 3 tasks. Again, I need to write the playbook or not? Deleting, writing. Our whole time will be going waste. Instead of that one, what you can do is you can create the tags for it. What you can create? For example, here what I'm gonna show you is I'm gonna show you how to give a tag for it. Okay, so let's give a tag. So just to type tags for this tag A. Okay, for this the tag will be what? For task 1 tag is A. For task 2 the tag will be B. Space is required. Same like for the task 3, tag will be 3. How many tasks I have? For each task I have associated with the single tag. Sir, now if I want to execute this playbook, I will execute this directly. If I execute this, all will run. If I execute this, all will. But what my particular requirement is, I want to install only tree package. Which package? That means I will not delete this one. Directly I will execute. How I will execute means, save this one first of all. And before going to run the playbook, you need to mention one thing. That is, already tree Docker Java is installed or not. We need to remove or not. How to remove? You can use module or ad hoc command, or you can use playbook. I am showing ad hoc commands. Now tell me Ansible all -a yum remove tree star Java -1.8.0 open JDK star as well as Docker star. Star means everything related to that package. Okay, you know that one. Why I am removing to install it again? So now everything is removed, right? Here if you see, Docker is removed, Java is removed, tree is also removed. So now what exactly I am going is, so cat playbook2.yml here. Sir, here I want to execute that playbook. In that playbook, how many tasks you are having? 3 tasks. I want to execute only one task of them. Normally what we will prefer, you will remove the task A and task B. You will execute only, you will remove task A, task C. You will execute only task B. Sir, but here what exactly happen is, if you remove that one, again if you need to join them, you need to rewrite the code or not. For that purpose, to avoid the time saving, what we are going to do is, we are going to use the tags concept. Which concept? Tell me the command to execute a playbook. Ansible -playbook name. Sir, but in this entire playbook, I want to execute only install tree. I want to install only tree. What is the tag for tree? B. So just give tags -tags. Just give B. What is the tags you are going to execute? B. If you see here, normal I am giving B. Sir, B is installing tree, right? Is it executing only installing tree? This one is gone. Installing Java is gone. It is executing only tree. Correct or not? Have you got my point? Normally, if I run this playbook, everything will execute. But what I want to execute, I want to install only tree package. Which package? For that purpose, what I have given? Tags. So I give the normal playbook execution, as well as in the tags I have mentioned what here? B I have mentioned. What I have mentioned? B. So now this time you tell me, I want to install only Docker package. I don't want to install Java entry. I want to install only Docker. What I need to give now? Tell me Ansible -playbook. Then what it is? Playbook2.yml. Then --tags. What is the name of the tag I want to execute? C. Now only tags. That means only Docker will install. See it? Is it clear or not, sir? Now only Docker is installed. Correct or not? So like that. Okay. Write this concept on your own words. I'll just give this small piece of code only. Okay. Write this. Tags is used to execute a specific task on playbook with n number of tasks. Tags is to execute a specific task on the playbook which is having number of tasks. That means if a playbook is having number of tasks, I want to execute one specific task. You are going to use which concept? Tags concept. So write that on your own notes. Let me give this one as well. Don't write the playbook, okay? Just write that formula, formula or command, whatever it is. Why? Because I am giving all of this to you, right? If you start writing now, it will go on. In our entire class, I will be able to cover only 2 topics, okay? Like that. Tags is C. For example, I want to execute only task 1. Sir, now tell me if I want to execute only task 1, what I need to give here? Yeah, like that. Okay? Is it clear, sir? That's what I'm going to cover now. Okay. Give me 1 second. Sir, okay. Now, single task execution, you know. Single task execution, you know. I want to execute multiple tags. How we can do it? First of all, remove these things. I have already installed this Java tree Docker, right? So first of all, I'm going to remove them and I'll show you. Okay. So now, sir, we want to execute multi-tags at the same time. Same command, Ansible -playbook. This you can do on 2 ways. Which way you want me to teach? Only one way. Select that one. Easy way. Easy way means difficult way. Easy or difficult you want? How many of you want easy way? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. How many of you want difficult? Then what about remaining people? Are you clapping for them or what? What's going on? See, when I ask a question, that you need to reply at least. Okay. Okay. So I'll teach both ways for you. Sir, how to execute multiple tags? For example, sir, this time I want to install Java and Docker. What I want to install? Java means which task? Task 1. Tag is A. Docker means which task? Task 3. Tag is C. So just to give like this, A comma C. See what will happen now? First of all, is it installing Java, sir? Which is having tag A. Check it now. Now is it installing Docker or not? Very easy. What you put there? Comma you put there. That's it. But again, I'll tell you something here. Sir, is it easy to execute multitask or not? But we have some limitations. Can anyone tell me the limitation? Of course, it is very nice. I am telling it is not bad. It is very nice. But even though we are having some limitations, okay, so I'm going to write it. Single tag execution. So this is single tag execution. Okay. So to execute multi-tags, it is the concept. Sir, we have some limitation for it. Can anyone tell me the limitation? Just think normally. Okay, let's go here. For example, sir, in a playbook you have 10 tasks. In a playbook, how many tasks you have? Each task is having different tag. So now my question is, I want to execute 9 tags. I want to skip only 1 tag. Then what you are going to write? Ansible playbook, playbook name, hyphen tags, A comma B comma C D E F G H I J. Only K is left. Limitation or not? See, 9 tasks you are having. You want to execute, 10 tags you are having. You want to execute only 9 tags. 1 tag only you want to skip. At that time, we can come in a reverse way. So here, what exactly I'm going to do is, instead of executing that 9 tags, can I skip that only 1 tag? So I'm going to tell that now. How to skip a particular tag? Okay. Skipping tags. This is what you call as your skipping tags. Okay. So now here my requirement is, just see cat playbook.yml. Sir, here if you see, I want to skip only task 1. I want to install tree and Docker. And if I have some any other, I'll execute all of those. When you want to skip one particular tag, the command is Ansible -playbook, playbook2.yml --, skip it tags. Which tag you want to skip? Which one you want to skip? Yeah. What is telling, sir? Okay. Skipped hyphen tags. Don't we need to give hyphen here? I'll show you. Wait. So for example, when you want to go with skip tags, there is one syntax actually. So give me 1 second. I'll show that syntax for you. Canva. Where is Ansible? They're doing skip tags, okay? But the pattern of giving is something different. I'll show you 1 second. Tags, here it is. Yeah, here it is. Okay. So here what I have given, sir? Skip. But what I have mentioned here? Skipper. Okay. Both are same or different? Different. So just use skip hyphen tags. Okay. Now is it skipping the tags or not? Okay. So that's a small thing you need to mention. Lot of people in practice or interview also they will tell us skipped, but it is not skipped. It is what there? Skip tags. Which one it is? Skip tags. So now it is skipping tag A. Tag A is installing Java. Is it skipping Java or not, sir? That's it. So now if we go and check here, everything is done. That only particular task one is skipped there. Is it clear now? So now this time I want to skip task B. What I want to skip? I mean task 2 means that I need to give what? Ansible playbook 2 YML hyphen skip tags B. If I give skip tags B, what will skips are here? B. B means what? B. So that means what will install? Java will install, Docker will install. But tell me really which of them will install and which of them is not. Which of them will really install? Which of them will not? Docker is already installed. Docker will not install now. Java will install. Why? Because Docker is already installed. Check it now. First of all, Java will install and tree will be skipped, and Docker is also going to be already executed, right? So it will convert which color? Already executed means green color. Coming or not? So it is the way how you are going to work with the skipping the tags. See, if you remember the concept, what is the concept we are discussing now? Tags. In the tag concept itself, how many test cases we have seen? Single task execution we have seen, multi-tag, skipping tags. Already like I can simply tell tags is the concept. Okay, it is the way how we can execute the tags. But why I'm going this much of depth means when you face the interviews, they might ask any question. We cannot predict the interview questions, right? So if they ask any kind of question, you must be ready with any answer like that. So now is the tags concept clear for all of you, sir? What is the purpose of using tags? To execute a specific task on the playbook, which is having number of tasks. That means, which is having number of tasks means playbook will have the number of tasks like that. So next concept I am going to show you is now loops concept. Which concept? Loops. Write the heading as loops. One second. Before loops, is the variable concept done? Okay, right. Put the heading as variable. No. It is preferred to give only one task for one tag. So now variable, what is the meaning of variable, sir? Which will vary as per the requirement. Correct or not? What is the meaning of variable? Which will vary. What is the purpose of using variable? To assign a value. Purpose of using variable is to assign a value. Here, write like this 1 second. To variable is used to assign the value which will vary as per the requirement. Write this one better. Okay. So now just go and see here. Have done with the notes? Just write the definitions only. Don't write the playbooks. Okay. Write the definition only. All of you done? Okay. So now just go here and first of all, remove all the packages that I have installed. Already I have installed few packages, right? First of all, remove them. Why? Because if you don't remove them, it won't install again. Okay, so just to give VM playbook.yml. So remove all of this. I don't want this anymore. Sir, for example, I want to install a package called tree package. Which package? Just give tree. What I want to install, sir? Normally, I can give like this, right? It is a normal way. Sorry. Not able to see, huh? 1 second. Is it fine now? 1 second. Let me. Oh, internet is going. Yeah. Okay, fine now. Okay, still something is missing. Huh? How about now? Yes, sir. So now here, if you see, what is this playbook going to indicate, sir? Installing Java. Installing what? Java tree. Tree. Sir, it is a normal value, right? Tree is normal value. But what I'm going to take is I'm going to take the variables now. What I'm going to take? So in the variable section, I'm going to give A is tree. What is the value of A? Tree. That means instead of tree, can I pass directly A here, sir? Can I give A or not? Okay. But you need to mention variable like this. Is it clear now? Okay. So now if you go and see here, sir, what I have given is in the variable section, I have given one variable. What is the variable, sir? For A, what we have given? Tree. That means directly instead of giving tree here, can I give A or not? Okay. So now just execute the playbook and check. Dot dot. 1 second. What I didn't enter? Okay, that is not required actually. So 3 hyphens and 3 dots are not really mandatory. If you want to give, you can give, or otherwise you can ignore. That's fine completely. So now execute the playbook. So cat not. This one, Ansible playbook, playbook.yml. So now if you go and check, sir, is our playbook executing or not, sir? Installing Java or not? So now this time tell me, I want to install tree package. Which package? Then what I need to do again? So here instead of A is equal to tree, tree is done, right? This time I want to install Docker. What I want to install? Docker, 1 second. So let me give this. So this time if I want to install Docker, what I need to give, sir? Instead of tree, what I need to give here? Docker. Now execute the playbook. Of course, name will be common. Name will not change. Name will not change. If it is showing installing Java as well, what I have given? Docker. Name will not change. Name is up to your choice. But in the variable section, what I have given there? Docker. Is Docker installed, sir? So now my question is the variable really helping us? It's not. See, for example, first time what I have given? Java I have given. Second time what I have given? Docker. That means when I give the variable, that means when I change the variable, every time I need to go to inside the file, I need to read the variable or not. For that purpose, due to that limitation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the dynamic variables. Which variables? First one is static variable. Static variable means it will define inside the playbook and which is not going to change. What is the meaning of static variable? Which is defined inside and it will never change. Are we static or not? No, we are dynamic. If we are static, we will never be like this. Okay. Why? Because in your 10th class or like below 10th class, if someone asks you what is your name, what will you tell? Police. That will be your first thing, right? So human terrorist. Who's that one? It's a unique goal actually I have ever heard. Till in my lifetime, I never heard this kind of goal. Okay, it's fine. So, like why I'm telling this, humans are dynamic. They are going to change as per the requirement. They'll never be static actually. Okay. So like variables as well, to define the static variables, every time I need to change it. That means every time I need to go, every time I need to edit. So for that purpose, I'm using dynamic variables. Which variable? Static means it is going to define inside the playbook. Okay. So type of variables, first one I am using the static variable. What it is? Static variable defines inside the playbook. Second one is dynamic. Right, these static variables means what? Inside the playbook. Dynamic variable means during execution of playbook. So now I have shown you static variable, right? One example I have shown you static variable. Sir, tell me. Okay, you can't see properly. Huh? See it now. Is it fine? Yeah. So static variable example we have seen right already. So let's deal with dynamic variables now. So dynamic, what is the meaning of static? Which will define inside the playbook. Second, dynamic means what? So now save the content and give this one. Sir, this time I want to install Maven. What I want to install? Sir, Maven have a defined anything on inside playbook, sir? No, I have given one variable. So then how to execute this one means Ansible hyphen playbook. What is the playbook name? Playbook 2. So just to give hyphen extra hyphen vars. Hyphen extra vars. What is the variable you have given? A is equal to Maven. A is your variable. For the variable A, what is the value you are assigning? Now this Maven will go and sit here. So yum, name is equal to Maven, state is equal to present. Hit enter. Is it executing or not, sir? Of course, name will not change. Don't forget about the name. Name, whatever I have given there, it will come there only. I mean, like that only. Is it done, sir? No. So it is the way how you need to give the variables. Is it clear, sir? So static example done, right? So now I am going to give dynamic example. Okay. Same thing I am taking. But what is the difference here? I need to remove the vars. What I need to remove? Vars. Sir, I forgot to ask you one thing. In static variable, you have defined single var. But can we define multiple vars? In static, I'm talking about. I'm not coming about dynamic. In static and dynamic, you have seen single variable. Statically, you have seen. Dynamical also, you have seen. But sir, now this time, in static way, I want to define multiple variables. How many variables you want to define? So how to define multi-variables? So just to go to the playbook now. How to define multiple variable means in the section B here. B, just I am giving Docker. What I am giving? Docker. And one more thing. So just to give task 1 and task 2 here. Why? Because if I give install Java, it might confuse for you. I am just to give task 1, same like task 2. Just to give hyphen name. task 2. Just to give same thing. M name is equal to what here? P. State is equal to present. So now how many variables I have given here? One is tree, second one is Docker. Tree is already installed. We need to remove tree or not. So just use the previous command. So instead of searching, giving up arrow, can I give control or reverse search? I'm just giving star. Star is unique on them or not. Directly full command will come. Am I saving my lot of time or not, sir? Okay, so now Docker and tree both are removed. So now in our playbook, how many variables are there? What is the variable number 1? A. No, CC. Variable means A. Value means tree. Okay, remember. Variable is what here? What is the value for the variable? Variable 2 is? What is the value for the variable? Docker. So now try to execute. Ansible hyphen playbook. Playbook2.yml. So now names will come like task 1 and task 2. Okay, see. Now task 1 is coming or not? Okay, is everything fine now? Two variables or you can give? You can give like that as well. I'll show that as well, don't worry. Okay, that is the next topic. Okay, so now I'm going to give this example as well, cat playbook2.yml. So in static, it is the multiple variable. In static, it is what? So I'm giving single static variable. Single static variable. Now I am giving example what? Multiple static variable. Is that clear? So single static variable you have seen, you have also seen the multiple static variable. Sir, now your question is, can I define 2 on the single task? That's your question, right? Of course you can define. Let me show you. First of all, let me remove them all. I am removing them. Why to? Install again. Just to go, VIM playbook2.yml. So here what exactly I am going to give is, remove them both. Oh, 1 second. Just to give it here. Sorry. I'm just copying it and pasting instead of A. What I'm giving, sir, now? B. Now execute the playbook. It will execute. Now this time in single task, have I given multiple variables, sir? See. Inside task 1 only, I am executing both. So now here if you see, change it is equal to 1. Change it is equal to 1. But if you go to previous example, if you go to previous playbook, change it is equal to, why? Because there you are having 2 tasks. How many tasks you are having? For change it is equal to 2. But now how many tasks you are having? Change it is equal to, that's it. Okay, it is the way how you want to execute multiple tasks. So dynamic, 1 second, multi-static variable. Okay, so this is the one more example for you. Is it clear, sir? Okay. So now in static side, we have seen all of them, correct or not? So next time we are going with dynamic variables. Sir, in dynamic, single dynamic variable is done or not? Single dynamic variable. But if you want to execute multi-dynamic variable, same thing. 1 second, it is not the way. But of course, like this concept we don't use regularly on some very, very rare questions. Just remove the vars here, directly give this. Okay, remove this one more time. Why? Because to execute one more time. So just go to the playbook now. Inside the playbook. So remove the variables. Have we defined any variables here? How many variables I have? 2. So command is Ansible hyphen playbook, playbook2.yml hyphen extraverse. A is equal to Maven, right? Comma. D is equal to I want to install tree. What I want to install? Tree. Hit enter. Now for variable A, it is showing like this. See, the error is failed. The message task include an option undefined variable. The variable B is not undefined. Actually, we have defined variable B or not. Use the cat playbook.yml. It is defined, right? But while I am passing this one, it is not executing. So just give some space here. Is it executing now? Just only one space cap. Okay, in your practice also you are going to get the same thing. Of course, space, comma, indentation, everything is important on Ansible point of view. If you miss any indentation mistake or if you don't give anything properly, it is not going to work for you. But here I'll show you one thing. What are the 2 packages we have installed? Maven and tree. But if you go and check Ansible all hyphen a, first of all Maven, MVN hyphen version. Showing Maven version, sir. Second one is what? So instead of Maven, I need to put only one thing, that is called as tree. Is it coming, sir, now? But remember, guys, for all packages it won't come. It will work for only few packages, not for all packages. Remember, it's only single point. Okay. So it is the way how you want to execute the multiple what? Multiple dynamic variables. What it is? Multiple. Of course, it is single task. Multiple tasks also you can use the same thing. Okay. So like this. Now is the variables concept clear for you? In variable concept, how many variations we have seen, you know, right? I'll tell them how many variations I have shown you. Concept is one concept. Variable is the concept. But how many variations we have covered? First one is single variable. Which one? In single variable, I have given both static, dynamic. Both. Or let define this one. First one is static variable. Static I have shown you. Single, multiple and multiple tags over single task. Correct or not? Multi vars over single task. How many variables we have seen? Like how many types we have seen? 4. Second one is what here? Dynamic, right? Second one is dynamic. Again in dynamic, single dynamic variable, multiple dynamic variable and multiple variables over a single task, as well as multiple variables over multiple tasks as well. We can also perform this. Concept is one, but how many variables we have covered? Overall like 10 overall. Okay, like that. Not 10, I think it's 8 actually. I mean static dynamic along with. If it is static dynamic along with, it will be 10 like that. Is it clear, sir? No? On the variables concept, is everything fine or? Fine? Okay. So next concept we are going to discuss is about loops concept. Which concept? Loops. Write the heading as loops. What's the name of the concept now? What is the meaning of loop, sir? Execute continuously, right? Same here as well. Write on your own words. Will run until it satisfies the condition. Okay, sir, for example, I want to install Git, Jenkins, Maven, Docker. Like I want to install 5 to 6 packages. How many packages? 6 packages. For that purpose, I need to write 6 tasks, or even at least single task with 6 variables. Correct or not? But instead of that, what we can use is we can use the loops concept. Which concept? It is very simple. VAM playbook.yml. So what I'm going to do is remove this one. Here, I'm going to take one variable. What I'm going to take here? Variable. What the variable is? So just to give items. What I'm giving? Or just give item. Just to only give item, not items. I'll show something. So just to put here with underscore items. What I'm giving with underscore? Sir, first of all, I want to install Git. Later, I want to install Maven. Later, what I want to install? Docker. Not able to see now. Okay. Is it fine now? Next, I want to see Docker. Next, I want to install HTTPD. Next, I want to install tree. Next, I want to install what? Java -1.8.0 OpenJDK. Is it clear, sir? So here, now with the help of the loops concept, how many I am giving here? 6 concepts. I mean like 6 what we call packages. How many packages? Git, Maven, Docker, HTTPD, tree, and Java. Now how it will work is, you know the concept, okay? So here with items, what is the first item, sir? These items will go to here. So name is equal to Git, state is equal to present. Git install or not. Second one is Maven. Name is equal to Maven, state is equal to present. Third one is what? Name is equal to Docker, state is equal to present. Syntax is not changed. Syntax is same. But I have added here loop. What I have added? Again, HTTPD, state is equal to present. Tree state is equal to Java state is equal to. All the packages are installing or not, sir, here. Every package is going to install. So now, how to do it? Mean just save it one now. Save. Now, how it will install? You know, first of all, it will install on dev 1. Later, it will come to dev 2. Again, it will go to test 1. Again, it will go to test 2. So execute this one Ansible -playbook. What is the playbook name? Playbook.yml. So remember, this is going to be very important. But something you need to understand, I'll tell you. So now it is going to install all the packages. If you go and see here, first of all, it is install Git. Later it install Maven. Later it install HTTPD, tree, and finally, if you want to check the versions, you can check one by one. Okay, I'll go to show you how to check one by one. Just to give Ansible all -a. First of all, I want to check the version of Git, Git-v. Are you seeing Git version, sir? Next, I want to see tree version. Which version? Tree. So are you seeing tree version? Okay. Of course, if you give -- version, it will come. Here I have given tree -v just to give -- version. Is it done, sir? Now tree version. Later, I want to check Maven version. Which version? Maven. So just to give for Maven, we need to give MVN only. Are you seeing Maven version here? So later I want to see Docker version. Which version? Docker. Docker coming, sir. Then later I want to install what? HTTPD, right? HTTPD. Are you seeing HTTPD version here? So finally, what we are going to see now? Java. So for Java, single version will hyphen will be there. Don't give multiple for Java. Java -version. Are you seeing 1.8.0 here, sir? Of course, like it is showing 17, but I have given 1.8.0. But anything is coming like that. So now if you see, with the help of the single playbook, with the help of the single loops concept, all these items installed or not, sir? Like that. It is the advantage of using loops concept. Which concept? Loops concept. Now, sir, I want to uninstall this one. What I need to do? Just to go to playbook, state is equal to absent. Just to give absent and execute the playbook. So now everything is going to be uninstalled. Everything is now uninstalled. Is it clear, sir? So that's the meaning. Sir, now this time with the help of using loops concept only, tell me one more example. Okay, I'll tell one more example. VIM playbook.yml. So now this time I want to create users. What I want to create? So first of all, ops and make it as present. Okay, sir, to work with users, what is the name of the module, sir? M or user? Already we have seen, right? So just to give with underscore item, user number 1 is user 1. Next I'm gonna give it as user 2. 1 second. So later I'm going to give it as user 2. So then I'm going to give it as user 3. User 4. User 5. User. Sir, to work with users, what is the name of the module, sir? M or user? Already we have seen, right? So just to give with underscore item, user number 1 is user 1. Next I'm gonna give it as user 2. 1 second. So later I'm going to give it as user 2. So then I'm going to give it as user 3. User 4. User 5. User 6. How many users I have given? All these 6 users are going to be on all the servers with the help of which concepts? Loops concept. So now just to give Ansible -playbook playbook2.yml. Is it creating all the users, sir? Like that. If you want to check, you can give the cat etc command or not. So now if you go and see, all the users are going to become on all the servers. If you want to check, tell me the ad hoc command Ansible all -a cat /etc/passwd. Now see here, in all servers, all these users will be there. Are you seeing 6 users on server 4? Go to server 3. It is your server 3, right? Are you seeing all of them? And it is your server 2. And it is your server number 1. All came or not, sir? Now if I want to remove them, what I need to give now? Instead of present, what I need to give now? Absent. Okay, but before that, let me give this one for you. Instead of present, absent. Now if you give absent, what will happen, sir? All users will be removed. Check it now. Is it changing now? Go to the previous command. Now are you seeing all the users there? No, very easy work or not? So like that, it is the automation. If you want to do it normally, how much time it will take? Lot of time it will take. But here I am doing it with the help of single server only. With the help of how many servers? Single server. So this is the concept of loops. So now write this concept and it's enough for today. I hope so. Why? Because Ansible I'll tell very slowly for you. Why? Because it is very important you need to learn. So everything we are going to learn is slow phased only from now. Okay. So that's it. So now I'm gonna give history for you. From where we have started our class today? RF minus RF, okay. Here, from here. So I'm going to open the GitHub and I'm going to give all this stuff for you. So now in the meanwhile, so online or offline, are you having any doubts or queries over today's class? On today's concept, on today's class? We have seen only 3 concepts. Very, very less topics today. But examples we have seen more examples. So which one is better? More topics, less examples, or less topics, more example? Less topics? Why not more topics, more examples? Why not? I need answer from you. Why not more topics and more examples? Hmm? I'll give you 2 minutes of time. Tell me and leave the class. Easy to understand the concept. Which concept? Ansible. Okay. Easy to understand. Huh? Okay. But now I'll tell you one real thing. If you go to company, for example, like if you come to Naresh Shetty or any other institute, how much time it will take to learn the Java? 2 months, right? Sorry, okay, like let's make it as 3 months, right? Okay. But when you go for company, they will give KT training, right? It will be only 1 week. Hardly 2 weeks. At that time, what you are going to do? They will not tell like this. They will tell this is that is this. Okay. Over. So when you go for company, in company, they will not teach like that. KT means KT only. They will say only one time. If you ask doubts, they will never like solve your doubts. Just what they said, you need to listen to them only. Okay. So try to find the ways to understand the things very easily. Of course, like everything is difficult here, not easy. But the way you are thinking and way you are elaborating yourself toward the subject is main thing here. Is it clear now? Okay. So now any queries or any doubts from your point of view on today's class? Doubts? First, which state? For that, no. For that, we never describe. So far as I have seen Ansible books on real time, I had never seen the variable for the state. Okay. You will majorly give for the values only. Guys, remember one thing. For example, if you create a server, in that server you install Java. Okay. So if I give variable A is equal to present, B is equal to absent. Why I need to remove the Java on running server? What is the need for it? My first question for you. Once you set up the softwares on real-time servers, you will never remove it. You will try to update, but you will never remove it. Is it clear? That's it. So now still any queries? 1 second, from online I got a couple of queries. What is Git Bash? Git Bash is a terminal, Nirupa. You can practice there as well. You can connect to a server there. Okay. So now how the class for today? Huh? Good. Because this is literally spoon feeding for you. This is not the professional way of teaching actually. But okay, fine. Like if you are satisfied, I'll be more satisfied for you. So still any queries from your end? Any queries? Okay, if you don't have any queries, what we need to do? Go to lab, then I'll come. Okay, online. Thank you. Thanks for joining today. We'll meet you on tomorrow's session. Bye, everyone.